Jesus.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah, he
thinks he
texted.
just got booted.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, if he's the producer, I don't think there's any way we can stop the recording, is there?
I don't think so, but I mean, we can just keep going into the next segment and.
Oh my God.
Have him figure it out.
Has Sullivan been God all this time, and now we're dead and in hell, and we're just trapped?
Yeah, we can never leave. The rapture actually happened, and Sullivan got taken.
The Undertaker just chokeslammed his internet, so.
Welcome to Two Hotties and a Naughty, a podcast about life's little victories, hotties, and constant disappointments, naughties. Here are your hosts, Michael Beck, Hicks, and Dwight Slappe.
Welcome to Two Hotties and a Naughty. I'm Dwight Slappe.
I'm Michael Beck.
And I'm Hicks.
Well, I think we'd like to apologize. We had to take a week off there, and that's on me. I had a dental emergency. I couldn't bring the energy I needed to while my mouth was throbbing with pain. Just pain this time. That's what my mouth was throbbing with, just pain. And so I'll tell you the little story about me going to the dentist. They got me in within a week, which was it was great. And I had to find a dentist that accepted my insurance, which was not easy. I go in and they take an x-ray of my mouth. I have not been to the dentist in a long time, and I was still expecting them to shove the cardboard in my mouth and then take the x-ray that way. No, they got a whole thing that like you bite down on the thing and it circles around your head. It's man, the 21st century is crazy. So I sit back down in the dental chair, and this is when I first see the dentist. I've been dealing with the dental hygienist this entire time. The dentist comes in, I'm in the dental chair. He is behind me at a monitor. I hear a voice say, "Well, yeah, I see your issue right there. All right, well, it's a tooth in the back. We're probably going to have to extract it." I'm like, okay, I guess. And he's like, "All right, cool." And then poof, disappears. And the dental hygienist says, "All right, well, let's make an appointment to extract that tooth." I did not see the dentist's face. She could have been doing a separate voice. It could have been a puppet dentist. I don't know.
It's the shadow dentist.
And I mean, I had other issues that I was like, well, let's check some other stuff out. Couldn't be bothered. Just disappeared. And then they're like, all right, let's make an appointment to pull that tooth. It's at the end of May. So good luck. Good luck. Here's a prescription with one refill of antibiotics to get you through in case it gets infected again. God bless us.
Good times.
Great. I was like, there's several dentists working out of this office, right? To the dental hygienist. She says, "Oh yeah, we have about 4 or 5, depending on the week." I was like, "Well, can I get in with someone else sooner?" And she looked at me in the eye and said, "No, you're his patient now." So I've been marked. I don't know what other responsibilities I have being in his dental cult, but I'm sure they'll email me or send a
imprinted on you.
bespoke box just placed on top of my car one morning.
They put the chip in you now, too.
I say this with love in my heart for actual healthcare providers who do heroic, important work, and many of whom I know personally and are great. But there's something about, and dental hygienists are wonderful, but dentists, there's just something about, I think, them having to put their hands in people's mouth that makes them all evil, insane Republicans. And all of them, I've never gone to the dentist and not felt like I was being pressured the way you're pressured when you walk on to a car dealer's lot. Like there's always sale pressure. There's always oh, you can get this treatment. It'll be $49.99. Like that's a real doctor doesn't tell me that when I go in. Hey, if you want your blood pressure medication, that's going to cost you $99 a year. Like,
I had a friend many years ago tell me he went to the dentist, had the mouth clamps in so they could get in there and whatever. And at that point, the dentist starts talking about Obama not being born in this country. What do you do?
See, yes, they're all insane Republicans, and I don't know how.
I mean, you're in such a vulnerable position. All you can do is like, oh yeah, I guess. All right.
Just politely but firmly grab the dentist by the wrist, move it away, and then walk away with the clip still in your mouth, and just walk out. Just go home.
Or maybe this is how. Normal human babies are created by the fusion of a sperm and an egg, and then 9 months of gestation. Maybe new fascists are created in a dentist's office by a dentist just whispering racist conspiracy theories about the Obamas into your ear for the 20 seconds they're in there.
I mean, honestly, that's best case scenario of what they're doing while you're in that chair. All right, should we get back to the actual format of the show? You guys would like to? I know we're fine. It doesn't. The category I had written down was your hottiest piece of clothing that you should throw away, but you just can't bring yourself to do it. I'm really proud of myself. I've really culled this list in the last 3 or 4 years, but I still got a couple of hanger-ons. So I'll present to you mine. It's just a t-shirt. And you can start, I don't know if you can see how ratty.
A little rough around the edges there. Yep.
The collar is. But this is my David Bowie shirt that I bought when I saw David Bowie live. At his last tour. And it's just got his name on the back. And there are holes in the armpits, all that good stuff. And I haven't worn this shirt in many years, but it's just in my drawer, and I like that it's in my drawer. It's not like a thing I would save if the house was on fire, but it still brings me comfort.
Sure.
That it's in the drawer.
And that shirt might be flame retardant. So if the house were on fire, maybe that shirt is what will save you.
Cover your face, just wrap your face in it and run. Protect that beautiful face.
You guys will know I have revisited rock bottom when I'm arrested firing fireworks at this in the middle of the street just to test that theory. But Coco knows that I saw David Bowie in I think 2002 or 3, whatever his last U.S. tour was, and it was just a great concert. It was one of those things that you're in the same room with somebody and you're like, "Fuck, I can't believe that dude's here. I cannot wrap my head around David Bowie being here." It was almost the perfect concert. If I would have seen him a stop before in the tour, The Darkness would have opened for him, which would have been just amazing.
Yeah.
But instead, I got a highly intoxicated Macy Gray. And I left that show thinking, oh my God, that woman needs help. But I've seen her perform since, and I think that's just how she is. And bless her heart.
Yep.
Yeah, she told everybody in the crowd to get high. And there were a lot of middle-aged people there just to see, like straight-laced middle-aged people to see David Bowie. But yeah, some people did. Some people around us did it. I was
maybe she changed a lot of lives that day. Maybe some people were like, you know what, Macy Gray?
Everybody just just regained a little bit of their youth that day.
Yep. First timers out there, totally changing life. They're Rastafarian now. Doug from accounting is now on the beach praying to Jah and smoking that dank.
Maybe that line was said specifically for all of the $1,000 seats occupied exclusively by dentists who are all high as fuck on their dental money drugs.
That nitrous oxide, whatever that stuff is.
Yeah, the entire row is just tanks of gas and gas masks.
That's it. How do you think Macy's voice got that way?
Man, you can't let Macy drive, but she's got perfect teeth. Perfect. Beck, what's a piece of clothing that you will just not throw away?
Well, everyone will be unsurprised to know that my talented, wonderful wife, Crystal's favorite hobby is getting rid of clothing of mine. She loves to do this. She loves to have occasional purges and say, what is that thing? You have to get rid of that. But of course, I have secret stashes of clothing that I'm sure she does know about. But you know how, like, in the 60s and 70s, the CIA knew that there were like communist cells in the United States, but allowed them to exist so they could monitor them. It's the same kind of, or FBI, I guess, not CIA. Both. I think my wife, I'm sure, is doing the same thing with my secret stashes of clothing. Like, she knows it's there, but it's a useful little pressure release valve for me. So, oh yeah, Michael, he thinks he's selecting clothes of his. But anyway, I have a linen shirt which I love very much. I don't have it with me, so I can't show it to people. I'm sorry, it's in the closet over there. But
you can't bring it out. Once she sees it, it's in danger.
Oh my God! And I also just said I have it and it's in the closet. Oh no!
So you think? When's the last time you saw it?
I'm gonna have to bury it in the backyard somewhere.
Put it in the cupboard behind the stockpile of crackers that you just haven't broken into yet. That's where I hide my stuff.
But this shirt is it is worn out like slices, or like Dwight's Bowie shirt. It is all frayed, the holes in it. The real thing about this shirt is it is a shirt from an earlier, thinner time, and so I sort of hold on to this, like it's my little speck of the Shroud of Turin or something, and I even if I became that size again, I wouldn't wear that shirt. It's it's all torn up, but I don't know. I keep it just because, for the same reason I keep that Limbaugh book. Why shouldn't I have it? I know it's powerful, and so I just keep it.
Slice, what about you?
Well, you know what? I, too, have a T-shirt, and I think it was purchased around the same time that David Bowie shirt of yours was purchased, and I think we were neighbors at the time that I got this shirt. But this bad boy is still actually in pretty good shape because, like Beck, this was from a younger, thinner time before I discovered IPAs and all those calories that they contain. But this is from the one and only Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels himself. That says, don't hunt what you can't kill. I think, Dwight, you were the one that told me about this shirt, and then I immediately ordered it. Back whenever I used to be a wrestling enthusiast, yes, I bought this shirt, and Autumn begs me to get rid of it. But see, the collar is not even frayed, I don't think. It's not too bad. It's a little, little faded, but not frayed. Still, I could get back into this someday. I'm hoping maybe this year, by the end of this year, I'm going to be doing pull-ups wearing this T-shirt. That's my New Year's resolution. But yeah, since buying this shirt, this was near the tail end of me, watching wrestling on a regular basis. But yeah, I was a big Shawn Michaels fan growing up. I probably would not like the guy in real life at all, but
I can't imagine.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
This is a fun game. You just said what HBK stands for. Beck, do you know what HBK stands for?
No, I do not know what HBK stands for.
Well, he's a wrestler, and when he was younger, he was sort of like a pretty boy. So do you want to take a stab at HBK?
At it.
So what did it say? Beloved kisses. If he was a pretty
Got
boy.
it.
Yep.
Okay.
Honey baked kangaroo. That's it.
What do I get to know, or will this just be a mystery that I'll have to?
You have to listen to the episode, and then you'll see at the beginning of the segment. No, it's the Heartbreak Kid. That's
okay. The Heartbreak Kid. Yes, I heard you mention the Heartbreak Kid, but it didn't connect. And
yeah. He's one of the greatest entrance musics ever, in my opinion. I know Dwight would probably disagree because he was not a big fan of
it's a good song. It's a good song. So performed by the wrestler himself. In all the great wrestling songs are sung by the wrestler themselves.
Oh yeah.
Let's see how far we can go. Beck, what do you think is like what do you think his finishing move was? What do you think he did to finish matches? The Heartbreak
let's
Kid.
see. The Heartbreak Kid. I think you have the ugly breakup.
That's great.
That's
really
good. Yeah.
It should be that.
Yeah.
He just kicked guys in the face. That's all it was. He just kicked them in the face.
And it was called Sweet.
That is a kind of ugly breakup, I guess.
It was called Sweet Chin Music is what it was referred to. It was just a kick to the face. But, yeah.
Sweet Chin Music. All right. Yeah.
Later, he retired in a match where he fought the Undertaker, and the Undertaker was representing the forces of darkness, and Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, was representing God. It was a whole thing.
That's the day the devil won.
Yeah, the devil beat God that day. And it's all been downhill after that.
That's where things took a turn for the worse. Yep. But and your homework is to listen to his theme music. I'll send it to you, and I think you'll really love it.
I cannot wait to listen to a wrestler sing. This sounds wonderful.
I'll make you a whole playlist of wrestlers singing. Do you know about them? Do you know about them Bad Streets in Atlanta, GA? Man,
do they all sing their own intro music?
No,
the best ones do.
All.
The best ones. Usually, you have to have a mullet to sing your own theme music.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And we're back. Boys, what is the hottiest piece of advice you have for other people? And I'm not saying this is huge, massive life advice like, you must slaughter the managerial class, or I'm talking about just like a little useful day-to-day piece of advice that, hey kid, here's a little tip for you. My hottiest piece of advice, the sum total of all of my learning and experience in life, is your keys and wallet should always be in your pants pockets. Always. I never ever lose my keys or wallet because they're always in my pockets. I learned this from my friend Ed. Because when I was Ed was one of my housemates in graduate school, and I was losing my keys all the time, and Ed just said, you should always keep your keys in your pocket and you'll never lose them. And it's true. At the end of the day, when I take my pants off, my keys and wallet stay in those pants. And the next day they get transferred to the new pants or shorts I'm wearing. They always live there. I never lose them. I mean, knock on wood. Now, of course, I'll lose my keys or wallet by saying that, but
that's what. So around the house, you're just got your keys in. You got your keys in right now.
Yes.
This is madness. This is madness.
This is crazy as well.
Absolutely unhinged. I could not live like that. When I'm home, I want soft pants on, and I don't want anything in my pockets except maybe my phone. No wallet, no keys. It's already. I mean, whatever works for you, but I could not get down like this.
I have never locked myself out of the house. I have never. I don't know. I guess that's the end of the utility of always have. And I'm not saying that like the literal pants I'm wearing, like if I change into pajama pants, although often I do put my keys and wallet into my pajama pants. But like not when I'm sleeping, but no, if I don't immediately have my keys and wallet on me, I know, they're in the shorts I wore yesterday, so.
Yeah.
I guess.
I like, excuse me. If Leanne is driving somewhere for like, if we're taking her car, my keys stay at her house. Like anything to take weight off of my body, get out of here.
I like to travel light and sleek.
How do you live like this? What if there's an emergency where you have to seize the wheel and start driving, or if
her keys are already in there, her keys are there.
She has keys.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, what about this? What if after you reach your destination, Leanne's keys are gobbled up by a monster?
The key goblin. That's a good point. Yeah. I hadn't thought about key goblins. Maybe I should bring mine just in case.
No.
Now, so far, like the armadillo, we haven't had a lot of key goblins in West Virginia. This seems like a Virginia thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we just got coyotes like 15 years ago, so maybe key goblins are like right behind them.
Well, climate change, they are going north. Key goblins I have seen on the map. So
absolutely. Key goblins and the killer bees, they are coming for you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's all just graduate to those like those key things you put on your belt that have the extender, like the elastic extender thing.
Yeah.
Like we're handymen.
So sexy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It shows you're important. That's what I like about it.
See, me and my keys are one. They stay with me at all times.
Look at all the locks I have access to. I must be trustworthy.
Right. Where do I get
and a
these
man of
wonderful
great
toys?
stature.
So, okay. All right. So the keys will have to stick a pin in for now, but wallets. You boys can't tell me that you haven't been somewhere and have realized, oh shit, I don't have my wallet with me because I took it out and put it on my desk or bedside table or whatever at home because I can't be encumbered by that extra third of a pound. But
it happened to me for the first time like 2 months ago because I had a phone case / wallet all in one. So I was never without anything. And for Christmas, I got one of those nice metal card wallets, with a pop-out thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I did end up at the store once without my wallet because I had my phone in my pocket. And for like 2 years, that's all I needed because everything was with my phone. But thanks to the wonders of technology, I can pay with shit with my phone. So really, as long as I didn't get pulled over and need my license, I was all right. That's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have a little hook situation right inside the door. So I hang my keys there whenever I come home. It's just right inside the front door. And whenever I leave, I just grab my keys right off my little designated hook. Everyone, my grandma has her hook. Autumn has her hook. We have our backup key hook. They're all right there. I bring them with me.
Ye-
And whenever we get somewhere, if Autumn's got her little crossbody bag, I'm like, will you please put my keys in there? I don't want them on my body. So, yeah.
But it's okay for them to be on
That's right.
Autumn's body.
Autumn's his key
in her
Sherpa.
bag. That's right. And my wallet, my phone, I'll keep those in here, but not when I'm at home. No, God, no. Maybe my phone, but the wallet's coming out. I don't like to be keeping anything in my pockets that I don't really need. You know, if I'm on the computer ordering stuff on eBay, you know, my collectibles and such, you know, my credit card is stored
Your
in
precious
there. I
moments.
just got my precious moments, my Boyd's Bears, all those precious moments. My Willow House, I keep them all. Yep.
But guys, what if you have to travel back in time to 1973 and buy something at Sears? You're gonna need your wallet.
You think they have the touch to pay? Oh, they take Apple Pay back then, right?
First of all, obviously, I don't use any of this shit.
I am
Well,
shocked.
when they see a 2020's debit/credit card at the Sears, they're going to call the cops no matter what. And then when you try to pay with cash and they don't recognize your big, crazy European money that we all now carry, they're not going to recognize that either.
No, Beck only pays in $2 bills, so that's it. It's just been a big stack of $2 bills that he's rolling with. It's a money
Beck
flip.
exclusively pays with the Sacagawea dollar, and they will not recognize that.
Whoa! Not an old white guy on this currency. What are you doing?
Oh, the Sacagawea dollar. So, like, everything I buy is from what, like 1998, I guess?
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
okay. All right. That's not all right. Well, Dwight, what's a hottie piece of advice you have for everyone?
Why don't we ask Slice first?
Oh, damn it. Slice. What's a hottie piece of advice you have for everyone?
This is a piece of advice that's served me well, because I've been burnt by it too many times, is don't ever lend someone money that you expect to be repaid. Treat it as a gift, because so often I have, a lot of times in high school and early on in college, I lent people money and boop, never saw it again. I've done it with other things too. Lent someone a bicycle, boop, never saw it again. Yeah. And, you know, it's ruined some friendships and everything. There was one guy who I hadn't talked to in years, but he was a good friend back in high school, messaged me out of the blue, said his car was towed and everything. And so I, you know, had just gotten my tax return, and I wasn't making much money at this time, but I'd got my, you know, meager tax return back. And he was like, man, if you send that back to me, I'll send you back an extra 100 tomorrow and everything. But I don't have it on me. I get paid tomorrow. FedEx, or no, not FedEx, Western Union him, like close to $500. Boop. Never saw it again. Yeah, that was, because you know, there was this whole facade that he was, you know, had this really lucrative job down in Florida. I don't know, doing something with trading and things I didn't understand. So he was driving fancy cars and all this, and sent him that money. Never saw it again. Kept messaging,
Had
hey
to send
man,
it
hey
to him
man.
with Amazon gift cards.
Well, yeah, right. Well, then about 2 months later, a mutual friend of ours sent me his mugshot, and he was looking very rough. Yeah, bad on the drugs. He's doing great now, so I wish him well. I still would love to have that $500 because he is living the high life. He just had a really, really nice wedding over in Europe, and just really, really living life. And that $500, you know, I could buy some
You
more
gotta
precious
ask
moments
for
with
it.
that.
You
I've
have
done
to
it
ask
several
for it.
times. I've done it since he's been doing well. He's got like this fancy job, nice house and everything. And I've asked for it a number of times. At this point, I've just given up on it. I'm like, all right, man, well, you know, enjoy life. Wish you well. But
Send me his information. I will send him a Facebook friend request. Should he make the mistake of accepting it, I will put on his wall, hey man, when are you going to pay Slice back? Don't you think Matt
He
Hicks
knows.
deserves that money?
Yep. So many Boyd's Bears. So many Boyd's Bears.
Well, Slice, I'm glad you enjoyed those pictures of my wedding in Europe.
I didn't want to name you, but the truth's out there now.
I'm just trying to imagine you having a spare $500 at any point that you're just
Right.
handing a guy.
Yeah. I mean, I had just gotten my tax return. I was like, all right, he's in trouble and I can help him out, and he's really doing well for himself. So I believe him. He'll send me that extra 100, back. So that'll be great. I can buy so many pizzones with that. But that's when I was just out of grad school. So, yeah.
I mean, if there's one thing we've learned about rich people over the course of our lives, ranging from dentists to the president, it's that they are trustworthy and you should definitely give them more money.
Mm-hmm.
Dwight, what's a little piece of advice you have for everyone?
I think my advice specifically is for young people. I know a lot of our listeners are teenagers and younger. It's our core demographic. So I say this with all the love in my heart. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares what you're doing. I went to Leanne's niece's volleyball game, and she's I think she's 10. And the number of young ladies who would mess up on the court, and instead of like running to get the ball that they hit out of bounds or anything, they would put their hand over their mouth and stare at someone they knew in the audience like, oh my God, can you believe that happened? We're waiting for the fucking game to continue. Go get the goddamn ball.
This story took a turn I wasn't expecting.
Like, not every moment is a precious meme. We're all sitting here. We have to sit through your shitty volleyball game. None of you are good. None of you.
I've got $500 I borrowed from Slice riding on this game.
That's why he always keeps that wallet on him. He doesn't want me getting my hands on it.
Well, I took the under on this game lasting less than 90 minutes, and I'm losing. I'm now losing.
Big time.
And all of this, like, can you believe it? It goes along with very rehearsed celebrations they have when they manage to score a point.
Oh God!
You can't have both. You can't be. Mm-hmm. You can't have both. Just enjoy things in the moment. If something happens that is bad, just let it go. Don't draw attention to it. It's going to happen a lot. Just move on with your day. Enjoy your little victories, and let go of the defeats.
Yep.
You don't have to point out that you fucked up, because everybody in the crowd already knows you fucked up.
We know. We've done it many times ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Slice, do you see? I mean, this isn't just this team. I assume kids do this shit all the time.
Yeah, I guess to a degree. I mean, I don't know. I haven't noticed it as much here as I did.
Maybe
in
it's
Maryland.
girls. You have boys. Maybe it's girls.
True. Yeah. My boys are very self-deprecating, so they don't really pronounce it or anything. So they take after me. But yeah, they're just used to it. But Des has ice water in his veins. Nothing rattles him. So he just keeps going, shrugs it off and moves on with his day. Kevin might a little bit, but, I don't know. And also, they're not really engaged in activities. They don't play sports or anything like that. So, I mean,
I was just going to say, Slice, I didn't know your boys played sports. But.
They used to. Kevin played football here his first year, and Des used to do. Des plays Fortnite. He'll beat himself up if some guy, Fat Nugget 420 smokes him out there on the Fortnite battlefield. He might beat himself up a little bit, but I don't know. He's pretty good.
My wife and I were going to one of her cousins is a high school football player who's supposed to be pretty good. And we were in West Virginia, and we're going to have to endure I believe a JV or possibly even freshman team high school football game. And then a miracle happened and the power went out at the high school. So the game was canceled. And of course, I was looking forward to seeing and supporting my wife's cousin. Seems to be a fine young man. Play football, but I was more excited that I didn't have to go. So that was
best of both worlds. You showed up, but didn't have to partake.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I actually don't mind the games. I really don't. It's just that I'm there, and every second that doesn't have to be happening, it's just there's a big red flag over every one of them. Like let's just move it. Like the referee stopped the game no more or no less than a dozen times because girls were substituting to the right or left of an arbitrary line on the court. And this guy had a very purposeful ponytail. You could tell this was this guy's whole day, was refereeing rec league volleyball. And he had all the power.
That guy lives for the weekends.
mm-hmm.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
I told Leanne I'm going to volunteer to run the scoreboard next time just to fuck that guy's life. I want to ruin that guy's life.
All right, boys, it's everybody's favorite time, naughty time. Guys, what is your naughtiest bumper sticker? Not one that you have, but one that you see that you're just like, oh, come on. You know, just that one you hate. It's the worst. For me, it's got to be all the variations of this fucking Punisher skull, man. Especially if you've got like the thin blue line flag Punisher skull. I'm just like, what is this? What is this? Or do you know who the Punisher is? Do you know the story of this skull? Or is it just skulls are cool? I think it's just skulls are cool. But it tells me a lot about a person. You know, there's so many options when it comes to bumper stickers, but that's the one where it's like, I don't know that I've ever come across someone that has the Punisher bumper sticker, like that skull, that I've been like, I love that dude. He's a cool guy. I can't wait to hang out with you again. I don't. Maybe someone out there is going to prove me wrong. You know, message me, send me a message, be like, "Hey, man, I really didn't appreciate that segment. I have a Punisher sticker." Or maybe you just need to peel that shit off. Are you a vigilante, villain turned vigilante, out here killing people that have offended, you know, or escaped the justice system somehow? Like, I mean, well, maybe that makes sense then if the thin blue has the Punisher skull on there. From what I've seen in the media these days, you know. But yeah, it's just a certain kind of ick, if you will, whenever I see that skull. Do you guys have friends with the Punisher skull on their vehicle?
No, they did make there is a point. They did make this a point in the new Daredevil.
Oh, they did.
They talk about how the Punisher is very angry at these assholes you're using as symbol.
Oh man, I gotta watch it. I have not seen the latest one. But yeah, it just gets under my skin. It's I would like to talk about some other stickers, but I don't want to steal your guys's in case you know, one of you mentioned some of these others. But we'll circle back around. But Dwight, what about you?
Well, Slice, you've actually already taken the one I was going to say, so we can talk about other stickers if you want.
Okay. We'll get back to it. When we get to yours, Beck, I'll throw out some suggestions for you. But before we get there, Dwight, what about you?
Along the combination of fuck Biden with a Jesus fish is my absolute favorite.
Yeah. Yep.
I've seen it more than once. I don't know how these two things live together, but they live together on the backs of many pickup trucks here in West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
So that's sort of my general, like, I just can't. I had an Obama magnet I put on the back of my car for his first election. A magnet, because you can take a magnet off your car when the election's over. That's how things are supposed to work in this country. We're not supposed to have Trump stickers that like I'll see a guy who's gone to a graphics place and had it printed on the side of his goddamn truck. And it's like Trump 2024. Well, it's 2026, motherfucker. Like we were there.
Get it.
It happened. You did it. You showed me. But now your car looks fucking stupid.
I did see when Dwight and I met up with our producer Sullivan and another friend to watch opening day, the Reds game, and there was a big truck in the lot, and across the back window of it, it just said "bad motherfucker." And you know what? I'll take that over the Punisher's skull or that other stuff. I mean, all right, dude, you got me. Watch out. We got a bad motherfucker somewhere in one of these stores.
The more niche specific one that I've seen is Hello Kitty holding an assault rifle.
Wow.
I assume that's a young woman who's a gun enthusiast, or there's something happening on Hello Kitty Island and something's broken bad. Hello Kitty's trying to defend herself from Pom Pom Purin and Choco Cat and Karopi. These are Sanrio characters I know, not because of my deep love for them, but because Leanne likes them so much. That's not stopping me from memorizing all their names.
Don't forget Cinema Roll. Don't forget Cinema Roll.
Of course. Cinema Roll's a dog, Beck. I bet you didn't even know that.
Oh God! I'm just thinking. I know more about pro wrestling than I do about Hello Kitty.
Cinema Roll is a dog. I thought it was a bunny.
It's a dog, right? Now this is Which one's the dog then? Is Pom Pom Purin the dog?
I think so, but I'm not 100% because Kevin's favorite is Cinema Roll. So, but because it's got white and big floppy ears, so I assumed rabbit. I could be wrong.
That checks out then. I'm just mixing them up in my head, which really gives me a lot of relief.
Pom Pom's the dog.
I didn't have it exactly right.
I don't know. As the internet's most powerful Hello Kitty podcast, I really think we want to have these kind of details right.
Hello Kitty and assault rifles. That's the new topic of a new background of our show.
We're going to get a bunch of real weird right-wing perverts listening to this show.
While we're on it, I do have a favorite Sanrio character from Leanne's video game, Hello Kitty Island, or whatever it's called. And it's an alligator, but the alligator only faces sideways. Like, it's not a three-dimensional alligator. And its name is Big Challenges. I mean, automatically, this dude is my favorite. He's my favorite.
Big Challenges.
Big Challenges.
Oh, yeah, that's good work. That's good work.
I stand corrected, everybody, too. I just want to apologize to the Hello Kitty community. Cinema Roll is a dog. I just looked it up on Hello Kitty World. Yeah. Wow. That does not look like a dog, because Pom Pom is also a dog. And there's Pachaco, too, also a dog. A lot of dogs in Hello Kitty, you know, really an unexplored demographic with the rabbits they need to look into, in my opinion.
They're definitely rabbits. I mean, there have to be rabbits.
Yeah, there's got to be. But that really upsets me that it's not a rabbit.
No.
Anyways, Beck, have you had time to think of a bumper sticker that really drives you batty?
I'll tell you, I don't see that many bumper stickers anymore. Now that I've worked from home for years. I live in a town with many terrible drivers. I stay at home as much as possible, and when I do travel, I of course travel by litter or sedan chair. So I pull those curtains shut, so I don't have to look out at the rest of the world. But yeah, I actually will sort of fuse you and Dwight together and say that I think the bumper sticker that bothers me the most, or not bothers me, but just that kind of go, oh boy, okay, all right. Well, hopefully I won't have to deal with this guy inside at the Kroger. Yeah, or the guys with like the fuck Biden bumper stickers. Because like, guys, we are more than a third of the way or almost a quarter of the way into the year of our Lord 2026. Joe Biden was born 700 years ago and stopped being president like 200 years ago. Like, it has been a long time since Joe Biden has been anywhere close to the levers of power. And like, I mean, if you're doing to be, oh yeah, I'm going to trigger the libs, at least put someone who was involved in contemporary politics or alive, you know, on the bumper sticker. And you know, and like, I was a Biden guy. I liked Biden. He dressed very well. But I don't know. I
But
also, if you're doing,
he should have ran in 16, and he didn't, and we all got screwed.
yeah, we did. Yeah. Well, and a little piece of advice. A throwback to an earlier segment. Little piece of advice: if you're going to put a bumper sticker on your car, it should be an obscure piece of historical or political trivia, like my bumper stickers always are. So
I was going to bring it up. You're the only one amongst us who has a bumper sticker, I believe.
Yeah. No, and I 100% was, in fact, the very first bumper sticker I had was Dwight. Maybe I've told this story on the show. In 2008, I was still growing into not being a black-hearted Republican. And Dwight, you and I were sitting at Hicks, the local watering hole we used to go to, and I was saying, you know what, I'm going to vote for Obama. And you got up, walked out into the parking lot, took the magnet off your car, and slapped it onto mine, which was very exciting, and a lot of fun and the right thing to do. And then, of course, that magnet was stolen from my car when I was parked in front of my parents' house in their very right-wing neighborhood. So. Anyway, I've had a political bumper sticker since then.
The real reason that Dwight took the magnet and put it on there was to cover up your Calvin peeing on Jeff Gordon's 24, because Dwight's a big Gordon fan. So
if there's one thing that Beck knows more about than wrestling, it's NASCAR.
NASCAR, for sure. NASCAR and Hello Kitty.
Shout out to my other favorite bumper sticker, which is I go from 0 to bitch in 3.6 seconds, or whatever the time period they decide to put on there is.
Yeah.
That's NASCAR, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We didn't even touch on like the variations of like stick figure families. Like my favorite is whenever someone gets divorced and you see like the silhouette that was scraped off from the one.
Yes.
It's like still kind of burnt in there. It's like the clean section that's like this guy who's no longer in the picture.
I saw online a couple weeks ago, someone had one and they were all Star Wars characters, but the mom and the dad were Vader and Leia. Like, you have not seen this film. This is wrong.
Well, or this guy is announcing some uncomfortable truths about his desires.
Or it's a single mother, but grandpa lives at the house. So
that's
maybe
an evil, hateful grandfather.
He just crotchety.
Oh God, no! My answer has finally come to me. Boys, when I die in the next 3 to 5 years, I want you to promise me you won't memorialize me on a decal in the rear deck window of your trucks. Please do not do this to me. Do not trap me forever like the bad guy in Superman Returns in that pane of glass. Don't.
I'm going to put it right next to my Salt Life sticker, and it's going to say, "Fly high, my sweet angel, Michael Beck."
If you do it, make sure that there are inappropriate quotation marks for some reason. in it somewhere, and if possible, misspell my name.
Every night as I kneel before my bed, I ask the ascot to watch over me.
That's it for our show. You can find us on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
We hope you have a great week.
Thanks for listening. We love you.
Thank you for listening. This has been Two Hotties and a Naughty, a podcast about life's little victories and constant disappointments, as hosted by Michael Beck, Hicks, and Dwight Slappe. Editing and production by Michael Sullivan. Our theme is Handel's Entrance of the Queen of Sheba for two oboes, strings, and Continuo allegro, as performed by the Advent Chamber Orchestra. Crystal Howe speaking.